Hey guys, I'm Meg and you are watching Meg's Creations. So it has been a long time since I have vlogged and done a vloggy style video. I think the last one I made was in September. I think that was the one that I made when I was transitioning from being in New Zealand, Phuket and Doha and moving over to Manchester, and that was when I was starting my new job and there was just a lot of change going on in my life at that time. And I made that video to kind of document how I was feeling and the fact that a year prior to that time I was in a completely different situation, feeling completely different. And I'm glad I made that video because it's always good to look back and reflect on where you've been to where you are now, and where I am now is going to be completely different to where I am in a year from now, even a few months from now possibly. I guess the reason why I haven't and hadn't made any videos in the past few months, wait, the grammar there is just terrible. The reason why I haven't been making videos for the past few months is just simply because after that transition, I just needed a break from art, in all honesty, from creating, from making videos and just all that kind of stuff, because I felt that before that I had been investing so much time, effort and so much of my energy into YouTube, into creating, into my social media, into trying to build my art and make it become something. And I think finally I was in a job which I was enjoying, which I knew was more in a field that I wanted to be in, that I finally felt like I could let myself take a break. And to be honest, having that break from about September through till early January was one of the best decisions I think I made. I think if I tried to push through and keep creating and keep going through those months, I think I would have maybe come to a point where I felt quite bitter towards creativity and towards my art, and I just would have felt really drained and just really worn out. So having that time to just take a break. I mean, I was still creating, but not nearly as much as I was before. And then I had a wonderful time back in Phuket where I didn't take my laptop. I hardly was on social media, really. I didn't really do any art, and I was just spending time with my family, enjoying their presence, enjoying the sun and just enjoying my surroundings without distraction. And it was just one of the best things ever. And then coming back from that holiday, I just felt refreshed and I felt that I was finally ready to start creating again. And over the past, I would say 6 weeks, no, I mean almost 2 months, so January, February, I feel like I'm really getting back into the groove and, you know, getting things rolling again. And I've been creating loads, I've been doing loads of ink drawings, as you can see behind me. Those are some of the ones I've done in the past few weeks, except for the Manchester Bee. If you guys have been following me for the past few months, you know that I did that back in September, and I actually did a whole video on that. So if you would like to see the process of me drawing this Manchester Bee, I will leave a link in the description box down below. But yeah, like these mandalas and that coffee painting, there's a coffee painting up there. Those I've done in the past few weeks, and I'm continuing to produce more and more art. One that I did today, which I think is like, I don't know. Initially I was like, oh, I'm not too sure about this one, but I think it's so cute, is this little hamster. Don't know if you can kind of see it because of the light. I did this little coffee painting of a hamster, and I'm about to do one of a little puppy, and I'm just really focused now on coffee paintings. I've done quite a lot of coffee paintings recently, and the one that I just actually finished yesterday was one of Lucy Fink. So far that's one of my best coffee paintings. Initially I was actually going to throw it away because I just wasn't happy with it, and then I kept going. I was like, no, I'm just going to continue this to the end, and if at the end I still don't like it, then I'll throw it away. But you know, you never know. So I continued and I added some bits, and I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I'm actually going to be posting that to her on Monday, hopefully. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I'm just really enjoying painting with coffee again. I'm enjoying creating again. And again, with my YouTube, I love my YouTube channel and I love the audience. You guys are amazing. And, you know, even though I don't have the most subscribers, you know, I don't get the most views, it is still something that I'm passionate about. And I think maybe I lost that for a little while and I was focusing on the wrong things. Whereas now I feel like I've come back, I'm a bit more grounded, and I realise why I enjoyed making videos and why I want to continue making videos is just because I love sharing things and I love sharing the journey, because that's what I'm currently on at the moment. I mean, my whole life and your whole life, everyone's whole life is a journey, really. And I think it's cool to document that. So over the past few weeks, I've been like, okay, how do I get back into making videos? How it's interesting because when you're in the groove of making videos, it's so easy, and when you stop and then you try and come back again, there's this sense of like, ugh, like that's the only way I can explain it, is this just like, oh, you know, that kind of thing. And I think I've been feeling that for the past few weeks. Every time I've thought about making a video or have tried to set up for a video, and so instead of trying to set up for an art video and do that whole stuff, I thought, you know what, let's just bring it back to basics, make a vlog style video first, edit that, upload that, and you know what, we'll just go from there and we'll just start again, because that's the only way that you're going to do things, is just to do them. And that's what I'm doing now. So yeah, I thought I'd just film this video just to update you guys. Everything's going really well, and I'm definitely very, very active on my Instagram. Not so much my Facebook anymore, but mainly Instagram. That's where I post a lot of my work. I do lots of updates through Insta stories. And also, I thought I would mention that I finally bought a domain for my website. So my website is www.megscreations.com. That's it. And I'm so happy that I have that domain. Like, it just brings me so much joy to know that that's mine, and I have it for the next year or so, and I plan to just keep having it because it's just now a breather where I know I can post things there. I know that if I want to sell anything, I can post it there. And as well as that, I have restarted my blog. I've tried doing blogs in the past, and fun fact, I actually used to blog quite a lot when I was about 18, and I had a blog called Strawberry Shortcake and it had about 1,000 followers, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't continue that, but you know what, that's okay because that's in the past. Over the years I have definitely like started blogs, stopped blogs, started them again, stopped them. I feel like now that I have my own domain and I have like full control of it, I've been really, really good with my blog, and I think over the past 3 weeks I've been posting once a week consistently. So we're going real old school now. I don't know what happened, but for some reason the video that I was filming when I put my tripod on and things just cut out suddenly. But as I was saying, I was really and am really happy with the progress of my blog, so I will leave a link in the description box down below if you guys would like to go read that. I've been really proud of the things that I've written on my blog, and I went on a little bit about this in the video that I thought I was recording, but basically I feel like I can express myself in a more clear and concise way through writing, and starting this blog up again has really taught me that, and I'm excited to keep doing that because sometimes I feel like I can't express myself in a very clear, coherent, concise way when I'm talking. It feels a bit all over the place, but when I'm writing, I feel like I can do that. So if you want to go read any of the blogs that I've been writing, I will leave the link in the description box down below. And yeah, guys, just overall, I mean, I'm excited to come back. I'm excited to hopefully make more content here on YouTube in the future. I'm not gonna give, you know, a schedule. I'm not gonna have a set day or time or anything of which I'm gonna post, because at the moment I don't want to commit myself to that, and I don't want to give you guys you know, that commitment as well, because I know that I won't be able to uphold it and I don't want to disappoint anyone basically. So it's just going to be an if and when, but my goal is, and my intentions are, to post more. And, you know, ideally it would be once a week, but, you know, we just have to see how things go. If you guys do want to keep up to date with all things I'm doing, again, as I mentioned, Instagram is the best place to go because it's instant and it's easy for me, and I feel like I can engage a lot with you guys over there as well. But again, I do want to start posting more here on my YouTube channel. So if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to leave those in the comments down below. And also I would love to hear, you know, how you guys have been, what you've been up to, how your year has been going so far. Please leave those in the comments down below. And I also just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's stuck around and, you know, who continues to watch these videos, because it really means a lot. And my intention when I first started this channel was to build and create a community of like-minded people who are positive, creative, and who inspire each other to just live the best lives that they can. You know, if you're watching this video and if you've stuck around for this long, I really do appreciate it, and I really and truly thank you. And with that said, I'm gonna leave you guys because I could ramble on all day probably. So as always, stay positive, stay creative, have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will hopefully see you guys soon for another video. Bye!